Okay, that's
as Graham says,
Ali and Benoit.
this
Okay.
is going to be the final phase of Genesis, and it's called Nature's Wrath.
Ah.
And this is where we're going to bring the very planet itself to life.
Yes.
So,
weather.
first up, let's start talking clouds. So clouds have got an atmosphere, have got to be one of my favorite visual features of our game.
Yeah, they look
truly
great.
awesome, but they're also
especially when you
completely
fly
static.
through, right? When
Nothing
you
has
get out
changed
of
with
them.
So what we want to bring with Genesis is the evolution of clouds over time.
Creation of
This isn't just
clouds
some
over
simple
oceans.
scrolling animation. We use the same physical data sets that drove the biomes we talked about earlier and Starchitect, and these are also now driving a physical simulation of the clouds so they can form and dissipate in realistic conditions. So this means things like the oceans, the prevailing winds, mountain ranges, and the temperature will all impact the clouds.
They need to redo Arcorp because there's no ocean on
With these more
Arcorp right now.
dynamic clouds, we've also improved our lighting model. So it now correctly accounts for how light scatters multiple times inside a cloud. And this is important, creates much deeper lighting.
Especially for
and
the shadows, the
against sun's
lightning.
rays,
Yeah.
resulting in much more vivid cloudscapes like we see on the left here. Something we're all too familiar with in Manchester.
Now, it would be awesome to bring this into context and show it on an actual location.
Yes.
Let's take a look at a quick scene to round this up.
All right, let's go.
It's a nice day on the surface, but something's different.
Yeah, a big cloud's
Clouds
coming.
are moving,
Oh,
but
yeah.
they're not just moving. They're forming naturally and changing shape.
yeah.
They dissipate as they glide on the atmosphere based on wind data, stratus and cumulus alike.
And they're getting more, denser and
we start
denser.
seeing the new cloud shading model come into play. We are seeing enhanced occlusion
Dark
beneath
clouds.
the cover, emphasizing the sunbeams, how it interact with the clouds, and seeing the light shafts peer through the layers.
That is so cool.
Now, as this is closing in, we can start to see the changes in visibility of the area.
Yes, and it's
Light
going to.
precipitation is starting.
Yes.
Previously, we authored static cloud shapes, but no longer. We didn't manually place a volume here. Its presence has been informed by Genesis data. Oh, and it's not just a cloud volume. It's a weather front.
Yes. Yes.
Now we're trying to see the wind picking up. Terrain and rocks are getting wet. Vegetation, grass, and the overall environment are responding to the weather. The system is changing the world around us.
Oh, that's so
We can
cool.
see puddles being formed dynamically in the dirt, properly responding to light, reflections, and rain droplets, making it it's getting really ominous and loud.
Can we have
here.
floods
I can
also?
Feel the danger. I think we should let this play out.
Like, how
in the
much-
game.
How much? Oh, it's on the helmet and the visor as well. This is so cool. Wait, we need to leave now. Wow, we're gonna have floods. How extreme can they make the weather? Whoa! When is this coming? Come on, when? They said it's phase 5, so probably it's gonna be in a long time, I suppose.
I'm getting out of this suit now. Powering up, flying out. We'll need to switch to IFR. See you on the other side.
This little Aurora there, brave Aurora flying in the thunder. Is it gonna get hit by the lightning? It is going to be hit by the lightning, right? No. Holy shit! Was that actual a lightning strike? Wait, there's wind? Wind is destroying the environment? Oh yeah, the little thing here. Alright, so feels better in the ship. We can still hear the rain a little bit, right? So how is flying going to be in this kind of weather? We've got the music that's changing dynamically as well. Yeah, that's not realistic. Any player would just run for the cockpit here. They should be running. Yo, Captain Carrot, how are you doing? How's Citizencon, bro? This is amazing. I was hoping that the visibility would not be so great. Maybe they have like some kind of technology that just make the raindrop dissipate automatically. I always, in real life, I love lightning. I love thunder. No, thunderstorms, my favorite type of weather. So I'm loving what I'm seeing here. Oh, this is like an ocean from, we can see the... This is so dark. Oh, there's that aurora right there. Man, we can't see shit. Like, how do you know where you're going? That's where you need a radar to tell you where you're going, right?
Getting very sparky up here. Recommend deviation.
Whoa! I knew it! I knew it! Lightning would strike ships! Holy shit. Holy shit. And the ship has taken damage, so the aurora's gone. And the ship has taken, so don't fly in a thunderstorm. Ha ha ha!
Wow! Wow!
Oh my
Man,
god.
That's what we call the Falco maneuver, to get out of there. Ali, please break this down for us. What did we just see?
Yeah, so that was a combination of lots of tech we just saw. They're all combined together to make a really great
It is
game
impressive,
experience.
Zio. I'm
So we
impressed.
started
That's...
with the cloud simulation, which wasn't really a cloud simulation. It's a weather simulation. The rain will appear not at random, but it's based on physically plausible conditions. You have
Nice.
real weather fronts evolving across your planet all the time. We have a host of visual effects, like the rain, and then you have the atmospheric scattering that you get under the columns of rain. We had the puddles and the splashes and all of this type of visual effects.
The lightning.
We saw the wind developing over time, and that introduced turbulence to the flight model, making flight very challenging. And then, of course, we saw the lightning, which
Wow.
with your instrumentation. But direct strikes will damage your ship, and of course, some storms will be dangerous enough to be fatal, as Ben's unlucky Aurora just found out. And these storms will sometimes be short-lived,
Wow.
localized, but others will be larger and potentially permanent on some planets. And this is going to restrict access via flight. I mean, players will be forced to resort to ground vehicles or even foot. And this is all going to be dynamic, meaning that you might find yourself trapped in some really unexpected situations. So we really can't wait to use all these mechanics to open up many new gameplay opportunities for all
New
in the first
gameplay,
season.
new planets. Wow, yeah, some areas will have permanent storms, which is true. There are even places on Earth where there are storms almost all the time.
Wise Yogi once said, "It's your job as a pilot to compensate and stay on course." All right, what have we learned today, guys? We've shown you an approach of encoding the rules of nature into planetary data. We've seen biomes emerge from geology, temperature, humidity, climate, weather, the physical terrain. We create denser, more diverse living planets without artists hand-placing or
That is so cool. They are going to make it, guys. We are going to see Terra in this season.
We've shown
I'm
you
sure.
a new way to make the game that can scale, to create thousands of Korean places for civilizations on planets that can be used for missions or immersion gameplay without art and design, hand-placing locations, leveraging world design rules instead. We've seen how populations of AI and NPCs inhabiting locations dynamically adapt their understanding of the environment without custom markup by developers, allowing the creation of more playable spaces rapidly. We've shown you how light and sound also benefit from Genesis data to influence planetary environments.
And how it's used for
And we've
lighting.
shown how
Lighting,
these systems come together when weather comes into an area, changing your gameplay experience significantly. Our goal with Genesis and all of its systems is to create more worlds, better worlds, faster, by applying our tech wizardry and craftsmanship.
And they're going to be able to
build
make a
systems
star
that
system
respond to
just
data.
like that.
That's our Star Engine presentation for today, guys, for this year. Have a great Citizencon. We'll see you on the next one.
This was awesome.